Hi everyone, and welcome to today's session. In this session, we're going to go ahead and install the Mend Advise add-on for the WebStorm IDE. WebStorm is typically used for web application development, and we're going to go ahead and install Mend to find open source security vulnerabilities. My name is Luke Brogan, and I'm one of the sales engineers here at Mend. So with that, we can go ahead and exit the PowerPoint. And first of all, I just wanted to show you briefly our documentation portal, docs.mend.io. So if you search any articles here, like Mend Advise for WebStorm, you can take a look at the in-depth technical documentation for everything we're about to cover. So if we go to the WebStorm IDE, here we have the latest version of that application. And I have an application called Vulnerable Node, which is written in JavaScript, and as you'd expect, vulnerable by design. I'm just looking at the open source components used in this project. And as you can see, we have no feedback, no idea if this is vulnerable components, if they're direct issues or potentially transitive ones. So previously, a lot of people would manually look these components up and cross-reference if there's any issues in these components. So let's go ahead and install Mend and see how we can shift left and find issues earlier through development. So all we need to do is go to File Settings, click on Plugins, and then just type Mend in the search at the top. Search in the marketplace, and then you will see Mend Advise for WebStorm. Go ahead and click Install, and we'll briefly need to restart the IDE when new plugins are installed. This can take a few moments to be completed. When the IDE is back up, there'll be a tooltip in the bottom right corner, which is asking you to authenticate the Mend service. So you can either click on the tooltip here or click on Mend Advise in the top right. First of all, we need your email address, which is on the platform. So if you head over to your Mend environment and just copy your email address you see under your profile page. We get that pasted in. Next, we need your license key, which again is found under your profile page, right at the bottom. Select your organization if necessary, and then copy your license key. Paste that into the next box. And it's always good to remember your license key at the bottom, so we don't need to repeat this step again. Now Advise is authenticated and installed. It will automatically scan your local project or your feature branch you're working on, and it will tell you all of your direct and transitive vulnerabilities for this application. Red means these are high or critical severity, and the orange color means they're medium severity in terms of the CVSS scoring. The number of warnings we receive is the number of vulnerabilities which relate to that open source component. So as we can see, there could be more than one, and they could be direct or transitive issues. We take a look at my favicon component here at the bottom. We hover over that or select the warning. We can see there's a transitive issue because this component relies on fresh 030, which has a CVE assigned to it. All we need to do is upgrade my favicon version to 245. So let's go ahead and upgrade that from 230 to 245. Save my new package.json. Run the npm install to bring down that new component. And we can see Mend Advise has already rescanned the project very, very quickly. And you can see that warning has now disappeared. We can then work through all the other issues in this application, enabling us to shift left, find these issues earlier on, rather than fixing them later in pipelines or repository scanning. My name's been Luke Brogan, and I hope you've enjoyed this demonstration. Cheers.